So yeah, this is another entire day worth of cleaning for me. And you guys are always praising me, telling me, Sophia, you keep it real. That's why we love you. Well, I'm really going to keep it real for you guys today because you will not believe what the basement looked like. So if you remember my last videos about the basement, I had reorganized the whole thing. It looked absolutely beautiful. I had decoration going on and all this stuff. And now this is what it looks like post-Christmas. So when you come down to the basement, you have a pile of clothes because, you know, this gate apparently is too difficult to open. So when we have clothes that need to go to the basement laundry, they get thrown over the staircase and they land right here. Yeah, that's the kind of habit we have in my house. We have popcorn packing over here. We have towels and sheets that are yet to be brought upstairs. Quite frankly, I think they have so much dust on them, I need to wash them again. A Christmas box, another Christmas box, a Christmas box, a basket. They just multiply. Paper towels, another Christmas box, a chair. What else do I have? More clothes, a box of stuff, another basket, another container, a chair over there with a bunch of laundry that needs to be done. All that laundry that needs to be folded and brought upstairs. A coat rack, yeah, because that's where it belongs, right there in the passageway, so that I only have 1.5 feet worth to go through to the other side, so I can show you the disaster that we and the children have made out of that basement. Look at this, more Christmas containers, a blanket. This is, well, you can't really do much with it, so there's a chair right there. This stayed the same, and then my coat, right, on the floor so that it can get dirty and covered in dogs and cats hair. So now I have to take it to the dry cleaner. A cabinet that I may or may not use. More boxes. These are toys from the kids that they do not want to get rid of. And here's the boiler room. I can't even get to it, all right? I have boxes here, basket, and those two big armoires. So I tell you what, I'm spending the entire day in here today, and this is going to be restored back to what it used to be. A beautiful space that I spent a lot of time putting together. This is the life of a household with 2 kids, 2 dogs, 1 cat, and parents who work, and a mom who's very busy with a ton of projects and other stuff. So basically, nothing gets done. Nothing gets done. What you hear right now is the boiler that just went on. So I hope it's not taking over the entire sound. So what I need to do today is prepare the basement for a better storing and organizing section for all the Christmas stuff and other boxes. I was discussing something with one of my subscribers last night about how we tend to work areas and then we do the storage areas last. And that's not the way I work. I do the storage areas. Let me close that door. It's really noisy. I can't close it. There's a box in front of it. Anyway, so we do the storage boxes and the storage areas last, and we do all of the stuff that we see all the time first. I don't work like this. In order for me to be able to clean and declutter the rest of my house, I need to have my storage system on par. So what I'm going to do today, and if you remember maybe 2 years ago, I had those 2 armoires that are right there in the boiler room. I had them in here first, and then I moved them over there because I wanted to use them as storage. That system has not worked at all. They take a huge amount of space. There's very little I can actually put in there because I can only put 1 or 2 containers, and then I can't put another container next to it because the containers are too big. I don't know if that makes sense. So believe it or not, I'm actually going to dismantle those 2 armoires today, and they're going to the curb. Why? Because 1, they're super cheap. I bought them at Walmart 10 years ago. I think I paid $80 for them. I'm surprised they're still standing. I'm going to get rid of them, and that wall where I have those 2 armoires is going to be where I stack all my boxes, and they're going to be labeled. That way I can take down Christmas and those boxes will have a room to go to. That's the plan today. It's 11 o'clock in the morning. Wish me luck. I'm diving in. So of course, in order for me to access those 2 things here, I'm going to have to move all of that stuff, so that's not going to be taking too long. But what I need to do first, and again I apologize for the boiler running, I'm sure it's making a horrible background noise. I need to find out what kind of screws do I need for that. Looks like I can manage with a big Phillips screw. So you see, I have those containers like that, and those I can stack. I don't have to have them in there. Those are pretty much empty, those drawers. And in this one here, I don't even know what I put in there. So let's see. Yeah, more containers. Okay, so now that I don't have the noise from the boiler anymore, I'm going to empty all of these and the stuff that's on top. So of course it's gonna go in there, creating more mess, and then I will dismantle them and use that space here to stack boxes with pretty labels on the front. Let's get started! So emptying it out was not a big deal, but I'm ready to dismantle those. And of course you've seen me stack pretty much everything in here, and I'm already overwhelmed. I'm already overwhelmed. Why? Because there's so many different types of boxes. Some of them obviously I won't be able to stack, so I really got to figure out a system here, because I can't take down Christmas if I don't have this storage taken care of. Because the storage I had over there, if you remember, I had done this as a Christmas storage, is running out of space this year because I added items. So what I'm going to do is just go ahead and dismantle those. These drawers are stuck. I can't open them, so there may be some stuff in them, but I don't know what it is. I guess the armoire shifted somehow, so the drawers can't come up. So I'll have to figure out something. But let me dismantle those, and then I'll see you when I have an empty space right here. I got one down, one more to go. And so I have reclaimed my space. It's a pretty big space. If you think about it, I'm going to be able to stack a lot of stuff here all the way up to the ceiling. So what I want to do is put the boxes that are, of course, the heaviest, and the ones that I use the least, which is like true storage. For instance, stuff from college. That's going to go over there in the furthest corner, all the way at the bottom, and the stuff that I use the most is going to be towards this area here, and it's going to be stacked with the stuff I use most of the time on top and the stuff I use the least amount of time at the bottom. And I have the kids, hello!
I can't lift this.
Yes, you can. Helping me move all of this stuff to the curb. Here you go.
Well, the side of the house.
Yeah, to the side of the house.
What are we doing?
All right, come on, Edward, let's go.
Okay.
You got one more. Hey, watch for the paint on the walls, all right?
Wait.
Yep, you can do this. Use your muscles.
I carried a coat hanger, but like this.
Yep, come on.
This is...
Get a better leverage. Grab it from the middle.
Somebody please open the door.
All right, see you later. You got a whole stack here.
Bye, have a beautiful time.
See ya, bye. Yes, I'm getting help. All right, let me put the big boxes with the stuff I use the least all the way in the corner over there, and let's see what it looks like. Then I have to label them because I'm not going to be able to label them later on because I don't want to have to remove what's on top. Does that make sense? So I got to know what's in it now and label it now. So the kids removed all of the wood. You guys did a good job.
Yeah, and we're also playing Call of Duty Zombies.
Okay, they're playing zombies on the video games, and here's what I did so far. So it's a lot of boxes. It would be nice if I had boxes that are all the same, but not so much here. There's a bunch of everything. I still have one empty box right here. So I'm going to keep that to the side. I don't know what I'm going to do with it yet. This one, I don't know what to do with it. I don't have anything to put in, so that's going to stay empty. But most of the Christmas stuff is here. Well, actually, 90% of it, because I need to add the outside box, which is a big box like this, so it's going to go on top over here. So when I pull back, this is what it looks like when you come in. It's not all that good looking, but I don't care. Basically, all of this is Christmas except for those 3 boxes here and those 2 over there. And then there's the fall decoration right here. So now I have space in that closet over there. So all of those boxes that don't really have a plastic container for them, I'm just going to go ahead and move all of that over there. These are stuff that I need to keep. The pictures, and then there's some old document, things like that. So it's going to go in that room. That's going to allow me to have the space here emptied out so I can start moving things around and cleaning, right?
Yes.
All right, and the hubby's over there doing laundry. Hi, Scott! So it's about 2 o'clock in the afternoon, and you can tell that I did quite a lot of work so far. Let me show you what the basement looks like right now, at least the main room, because I just moved everything that was in those armoires that was kind of like odd shaped boxes, most of them cardboard boxes. I moved them to the other side. These are things that we want to keep, but I didn't get a chance to sort through them, and I also don't really have the space in there anymore. I could make space and kind of like do a second row this way, but it's just going to be too much. So I'm going to show you where I'm at. Most of what you see here is stuff that needs to either be trashed or put somewhere else. So I have some decorative items that I'm not necessarily putting on display right now. So the box that I have in here that's empty, you remember that one? I'm going to use that for the purpose of putting miscellaneous decorative item. That way I know where my stuff is. And Scott is still folding the laundry right there. How you doing, Scott?
Hey, is this your underwear or Willie's?
Oh God. I'm so embarrassed. I think it's Willie's, it's safe to say. I don't even know what to say to that. Alright, hey, how tired are you of all my projects?
You got something going on all the time, so.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And?
Well. And what? You got something going on all the time.
Yeah, but the house is getting organized.
And disorganized.
And disorganized. And then
Yes.
organized again.
And then organized again.
That's
so it's a
life.
vicious circle.
Yeah, I know. We got too much junk. We really do. All right, so this side of the basement is done. You saw me vacuum, I dusted, put everything back together. It looks all nice and clean. It smells much better. It's getting a little chaotic there again, but that's the box with the decorative item. I need to pile it. And then those two boxes there go on the other side of that room. This has been cleaned. I still have to mop, but I'm not going to do that yet. Dusted everything here. And what else did I do? There was a lot of feathers from those pillows that didn't have a cover for a while. Everything's been clean in the back there. You saw me vacuum all of that. I did all the cobwebs in the corner. So that's done. I got the blanket back in the basket and dusted the spine of the books and everything. So I'm done with this side. Now I got to do this side. So now Scott already pulled most of the towels and stuff that were there back to the linen closet. We still have some laundry here, so there's a mess. And then I have a Christmas box, a box I need to get rid of. This needs to go back to the office. This is trash. This I got to figure out what I'm going to do with it. And then this chair that has to go back in the corner here. So that's pretty much it. So I'm going to have lunch because it's 3:30 in the afternoon, but so far I'm almost done, you guys. I mean, I got 70% of the whole basement done and it feels really, really good. I'm so happy I did those boxes on the other side. I mean, it looks, you know, kind of funky with all the different colors of the boxes and everything, but man, you want to talk about storage for Christmas. This is serious storage right there. I'm really happy I got rid of those two armoires. There really wasn't a lot of stuff that I could stash in there, and they were just taking so much volume in that room. So now I got like all my Christmas stuff. And remember, I removed everything that was underneath the staircase, so now I still have room. The whole staircase underneath it is empty. There's nothing in there. So I just gained more storage, by getting rid of those armoire. And I really didn't get rid of a lot of stuff. I mean, right now I just got 2 garbage bags that are full and 1 that's by the laundry room. So lunchtime, and then I'll continue working my way out of here, and then all of this, get rid of all of the laundry that's in the basement, finish it up, and then I'll give you a grand tour after that, and we'll be done. I'm glad I did that today. Tomorrow I'm taking down Christmas, so it was a good thing that I did that today. That way I have all my boxes ready. I just got to bring them up, bring them back down. They're labeled already. That's organization for me. So I really wish I had a Fitbit. I always wanted one. I don't know why I didn't purchase a Fitbit yet. I should have had one for Christmas. But anyway, hint Scott, because if I had a Fitbit, I would love to know how many points and on Weight Watchers of activities I've earned today, not to mention the amount of steps and calories that I've gone through during the 6 hours and 20 minutes that it took me to bring this basement to the cleanest and most organized it's ever been. And I kid you not, I've mopped. There's not a single cobweb. This has been entirely reorganized, including the drawers. I didn't film everything because, you know, otherwise this would be a 2-hour video. This, by the way, is a jacket that used to belong to Grandma, and she had it on display at a house all year long. I don't know why, but I guess she loved it, and I absolutely love it. I'm putting it here for now. Eventually I'd like to get a dress form for it, but it's very 80s. I don't fit in it because she was a petite size, but I guess that for the rest of the year maybe I should just put a plastic wrap over it because I think it's gonna get all dusty. But anyway, this is all clean. I mean, you can go ahead and zoom into my corners and there is nothing, not a speck of dust Look at the basement. It is so clean and it smells great because I just use pine sol and I love it. It's super clean. The laundry is upstairs already. Now this under the stairs thing is basically junk that I have to sort through. Couple of crates, baskets. I just don't have the time to do this. Most of it is probably gonna end up being in the trash anyway. There's old computers in there. I'm yet to do the curtain I said I was gonna do. I'm yet to do the cover for this chair I said I was gonna do. But all of this has been cleaned and vacuumed. You saw me clean this whole thing here. It's all dusted. And I'm super happy. Now the ottoman that's not matching in color, I just put some pillowcases over it and my old tray on it. Oh, I forgot to turn the candle on. And the sofa, which is really old, busted from the 80s, and I'm putting a cover, a bedspread over it, and these are the shams that I put in the front like this to cover it. Scott and I were just talking about how we are in need of sofas, so we're probably going to purchase before the end of the year sets of sofas, and that's a street find, and chairs for the upstairs, and same thing for the downstairs, because all of our stuff is either pass me down or stuff that we found on the street or that I got, you know, like on Craigslist. Now look at the boiler room. Look at this organized space. Everything is labeled, everything is stacked properly. Well, everything is labeled. I didn't label this one, that's the miscellaneous decorative items. I have access to the gas counter now. I've cleaned everything. The space around the boiler is restored. So now I did sweep and mop around here. I did this surface here. See, very clean. I did all of the pipes. Yeah, that's pretty much clean. Now there's still some stuff here and here that I got to decide what I want to do with it. It's probably going to end up going to the curb one day, but I'm very happy with the space that I've created here. Now you're probably going to ask, well, Sophia, why don't you just put your Christmas decoration in the garage? Well, that would make sense, but my garage is not heated. And you've seen my ornaments. I do not want to put them through the stress of varying temperatures. I don't know if I'm making sense here. Because my garage being not heated and detached from the house, in the winter it can get below freezing temperature, and in the summer it can get to 105. So all of my glass ornaments and the stuff that I have that's metallic or has some kind of mercury finish on it, over time will get really damaged and start peel off and just like break apart because of the expansion and contraction of the metal parts of those ornaments on a yearly basis. Like all the time they're going to be constantly subjected to temperature changes. In the boiler room it's more or less the same temperature all year long because we have the water heater in there and we have the boiler. So when it's really hot in there, usually we have the door open anyway to bring a little bit of heat in this room. Eventually we're going to switch to gas heat, which is going to be much cleaner because trust me, that stuff gets everywhere. That's one of the reasons why I want to try to keep everything in containers in that room. So that answered the question in case you were wondering why did I not put that stuff in the garage. Plus, you know, we decorate upstairs and bringing the stuff back and forth from the garage. One year we had like serious snow and it was just like big drama to try to get the stuff. We had to shovel all the way to the garage, and then we had to bring the stuff in with a snow blizzard. It was awful, and the snow did not stop for like a week. So anyway, this is the basement. You guys tell me down below what you think. Did I do a good job? I really organized a lot and cleaned a lot. The post-Christmas mayhem. Now, how long is it going to take before this gets totally destroyed again? I don't know. Probably 10 days. I'm not sure. Now, I gotta keep up with it. I really do. Now that I have that stuff organized, I think that I'm going to be able to do it. My hands are really dirty. Alright, so give me a thumbs up if you like this video. Subscribe if you're new. I guess I will see you next time for my post-Christmas mayhem. Probably ticking down Christmas, which really is going to be tomorrow. Bye! Thank you for watching, you guys.